Yo, what's good, guys? So, today's story is once again about porn. So, sit back and stay tuned. So, this was around the time where I was bouncing place to place and everything. So, my mom takes us to a friend's house, right? And we get there, her friend is introducing us to her kids and everything. And her daughter, let's just call her Trish. So me and Trish go meet up with some of her friends, and we're exploring shit. This is probably where I get my passion for like exploring things. So ever since then, I just remember like I've always like I don't know. I don't want to get talking like that. But anyways, so we're walking through this like abandoned school kind of thing. Um, it's like a strip of school. Like it's so hard. So where she lives is actually an old school and everything. It's stripped out. And I'm sorry if you can hear stuff in the background. My aunt's kids just got home. They're being loud. But anyways, so it was like an old school pretty much, and they stripped everything out. They cut like the school in half, and the other half was like apartments and everything that she lived in. So we're exploring that. We go over to this place, and we're looking at this hot tub, catching frogs and everything. Anyways, we get back to her house, and we're talking. My mom goes into the room with her friend, and she comes out and she's like, "Hey, Kyler, can I use your phone?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure. Like, there's no reason you can't use my phone." So I hand her my phone, right? And she's sitting in there. I say about 5, 10 minutes. She comes back out and she's like, "Come in here." I was like, "Okay." So I get up and I walk in there. Like, "Can I ask you something?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." Like, "What is this?" And she shows me my phone, and it's his Pornhub just straight up open. She's like, "Are you addicted to porn or something? Like, what's going on?" I was like, "No, I'm not addicted to porn." She was like, "Why is it just open like this? And there's so many," and she keeps scrolling through my tabs. There's just so many porn open. Like, I was going through a rough time. I had to do something to pass the time. But so yeah, she's going through these like tabs of porn and everything. She's like, "So what is going on?" I was like, "I don't know. I'm a teenager. Leave me the fuck alone, Bob." Like, I'm just sitting there like just so embarrassed. And so she just continues to talk about this, and I'm just sitting here so embarrassed. And her friend is just sitting there looking at me the entire time. I'm like, "What the fuck are you looking at?" Like, it was just one of the most embarrassing moments of my life. But so she goes and sit down, and she was talking so loud, and I had this crush on this girl at the time, that one of my friend's daughter's friend. So she ends up overhearing. So I go back out there with my phone, and I kind of explained everything. I closed all the tabs out. I said, "Look, I didn't mean to leave all the tabs out like that. I won't do that again." She was like, "Okay." And I go and sit down. I'm on my phone, right? And I'm just sitting there, red in the face, so damn embarrassed. And I go to hang out with her friends again, and I get stopped. She was like, I was like, "What's up?" She was like, "I don't, they don't want to play with you anymore." I was like, "What do you mean?" They were like, and the friend that I had a crush on cuts him off and like, "What is wrong with you?" I was like, "What do you mean? Like, you watch porn?" I was like, "I mean, I have, and yeah." And she was like, "You're so disgusting." I was like, I'm 14 years old. What 14-year-old don't watch porn?" She's like, "Whatever," and walks away. And I was like, "Yeah, that's why," and walks away. I was like, "Oh my god." So I'm continuing trying to flirt. I'm trying to hang out with them. They're just not having it. So fast forward it. I'm chilling. So they end up coming back and they're like, "Hey, come on." So we're sitting down, and I'm just going through my phone. It's awkward as hell. And then her friend's talking about how cute I am and blah blah blah. I was like, "Okay, the tables have turned." So they're taking pictures of me, blah 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 blah. This is whenever I was really into Snapchat and all the filters. They're taking different pictures with all the filters of me, and just I was just feeling like the shit. So, anyways, we go back into the what was it? Her room. What? This don't even matter. All right, so we leave, right? I get back to where we were staying. I was staying with my mom and one of her friends at the time, and I'm calling this girl and everything. We're talking, and all of a sudden she's like, "Yeah, like I don't like you anymore. I'm sorry." I was like, "Wait, what?" And like, "Yeah, you raped Morgan, and that's not okay." And I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" So whole time, girl was trying to say that I raped her friend, which I called girl's sister, and I was like, "Why the fuck is she saying that?" and it was just a big ass dispute. And I'm gonna make a whole video about that. But anyways, I hope you liked this video. If you did, make sure to press that like button and subscribe. I would definitely make a video about this. Peace.